everyone, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than an MMA YouTuber? I will be your host, Mogwonk Zerg, and today we are joined by a very special guest. He is none other than BettrMMA. Enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with Are You Smarter Than an MMA YouTuber? Featuring the one and only BettrMMA. How's it going, Better?
Going good, Mogwonk. Glad to be here.
Mate, you're the first one here. Hopefully this is a long-standing series. Let's see what happens, okay?
Glad to be the first one. Let's get into it.
You already know 10 questions on MMA, 10 questions on general knowledge, and about 20 questions on topics you'd find in school, say history, geography, science. But
Nice.
one more is a topic of your own choice. Better, can you tell the audience what the topic is that you have chosen for today?
I've chosen the classic American sport of basketball, or you could reference the NBA, I guess you could say, but basketball is my section of my choice, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Of course. Well, as the viewers have to know, you're taking the risk as going first. So if you were to say basketball, I could ask you a wide variety of topics. If you were to say MMA, I could talk about one. I could talk about Polaris, Cage Warriors, you know. Whereas someone could come along in the future and say, oh, I only want to talk about this specific game or specific book. That doesn't have a lot of questions about it. So taking on NBA is a massive topic. So I'm intrigued to see how you do in that. But it will be 50 questions overall within this show. Are you ready?
I'll as ready as I'll ever be, I guess. So we'll get into it. Yeah.
Sounds like a confident man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the show. BettrMMA. This is general knowledge. Which of Disney's 7 dwarfs had the longest name?
Is that from Snow White? I don't think I've seen Snow White since I was a kid.
I'm glad to hear about.
I don't even know their names, honestly. I can't. I know that should I? I don't think I should, but I'm gonna say Rumpelstiltskin. I don't know why. Rumpelstiltskin.
Great answer. Unfortunately, it's not the right answer.
Okay.
It is bashful, is the answer. Okay? So as the audience may know, there's no time limit to any of these. We do not want to rush our viewer. We want to give them all the time in the world. There are no hints, though. Question number 2. Leona Lewis topped the charts in 2008 with what song? 2008. What a year.
Say Leona Lewis?
Leona Lewis, yes.
I have no idea who Leona Lewis is. So I'm going to say Kiss Me. That sounds like a girly song. Kiss Me, Leona Lewis.
Educated guess. Unfortunately, the answer is Bleeding Love.
Bleeding Love. It's some girly ass shit. Okay, all right.
As predicted. Moving on. What is the national flower of Japan?
The national flower of Japan. The national flower of Japan. Is a cherry blossom.
It is. It is indeed cherry blossom. One correct answer on the board. Let's go, BettrMMA.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yep. I can see it now. Little heron on the boat going across.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hear something in the background. Yep. I can see it. Cherry blossoms falling. Great answer. Great answer. The famous graffiti artist Banksy was born in what country?
He's from Australia?
Oh,
no, he's from England. No, he's from Australia, isn't he? Ooh, he's from Australia or England. Ooh, fuck. I think he's from Australia but lives in England. Final answer.
He is from the English city of Bristol, but I will give you that point.
No. Don't give me that point. Don't give me that point. Don't give me that point.
You got the point because you said half and half. So you said he's from Australia, but you're going to go with living in England. He does live in England. I take that.
All right.
You're good. Moving on to the next question. What Ed Sheeran song is the most streamed song on Spotify to date?
Oh my God, bro.
Not just his. This is the most streamed song on Spotify ever.
It must be that one song that's like that depression spellcasting song of Ed Sheeran.
Which one?
What is it
There's
called? Oh, I mean, it's like I've definitely heard it a bajillion times on the radio. What's it called? I need to think a second of how the song went. You know, I gotta remember how the song went.
Of course.
Oh shit, bro. It's a fucking Ed Sheeran song, bro. This is not the shit I was expecting. Ed Sheeran. Shit. I can't remember the name of any Ed Sheeran song. I'm gonna go. With I got no fucking idea. I got no fucking idea what any Ed Sheeran song is even called. Like I'm just making up song names at this point. Can I just secede the point? Like I have no idea. I have no idea what the Ed Sheeran songs are. Yeah.
Of course. The answer.
I resign the point.
It's all good, bro. The answer is, of course, Shape of You. I'm in love with the shape of you.
Oh my God, man! I wasn't even thinking about that one. I was thinking about the other song that he had when he like blew up, you know. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Is it okay if I smoke a cigarette during the show? You guys don't discriminate against smokers here, do you?
I wish I could join you in one. Go ahead, brother. Light that shit up.
Okay, thank you.
You're looking very swag today, Better.
Thank you. Yourself as well, Bogwalk Zerg.
Thank you very much. Okay, just let me know whenever you're ready.
I'm good to go.
Good to go?
Yep.
Better. Where was the first modern Olympic Games held?
The first modern Olympic Games? Was it held in
Modern as in not 5000 BC.
Damn.
You know.
I feel like they would pay homage and do it in like Athens, Greece though. So I'm gonna go with Athens, Greece.
That is a perfect answer. 1896, as a matter of fact.
1896, wow.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Better. Can you tell me in what decade was Netflix founded?
Holy shit. This is a good one. Netflix was founded. It's got to be 2006 or 2007. Maybe it's 2005 when it was founded. But
you're picking the year. I'm asking for the decade, bro.
The decade that it was founded? It was founded in the... Oh, shit. Maybe now this is like a trick question, it sounds like. I'm going to go with the 2000s.
Unfortunately, it was made in 1997, in the 90s.
1997? Okay.
That's an unfortunate one. Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the USA?
France.
Think. Correct. What was the name of Christopher Columbus's ship when he discovered the New World?
It wasn't the Mayflower, that was a different ship. The name of his ship? I don't know, Lucy? I got no idea.
Unfortunately, Lucy is not correct. It is the Santa Maria.
Yo, that was in my subconscious. Okay, all right, word. Okay.
The last question of general knowledge.
Yeah.
In which country was Beethoven born?
Beethoven, that would be Germany.
Excellent.
Hamburg. It was probably Hamburg back then, right?
Looking for extra points. I love to see it. That is correct, Better. You have officially scored 5 out of 10.
Nice.
Congratulations.
I'll take it.
The crowd is going wild right now. That is beautiful. Great 50% score on the general knowledge quiz. Now, Better, how are you finding it so far? You eased into it a little bit?
Yeah, I'm easing into it. You know, you definitely caught me off guard with the song questions, popular song questions. Wasn't expecting those. Wasn't expecting like those pop culture references. But hey, this is a quiz show. You know, I should be expecting all sorts of questions for general knowledge. But yeah, Saint Marie. I was gonna say like Saint Marie or something like that, but Santa Maria, yeah, because it was like from Spain or whatever, right? But okay, well we could yeah, it's been good. It's been a good experience so far. I've dusted off my shoulders, and I'm ready to get on to the next round. You know, sharpen up my mind a little bit.
I love to hear it. A hungry competitor on the first ever Are You Smarter Than an MMA YouTuber? Stay tuned, everyone. We're going right into the next part of the quiz. Better, this is the history segment. There will be 5 questions on history. Then there will be 5 questions on geography, followed by 5 on science, finishing with 5 on mathematics. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Great. Let's get right into it. Martin Luther King Jr. gave his famous I Have a Dream speech in the steps of which famous landmark in Washington, D.C.?
In front of the Washington Monument at Washington, D.C. Or in front of the Abraham Lincoln Monument in particular, facing the Washington Monument.
That's, yeah, perfect. Exactly, because it was on the steps of the Abraham Lincoln Memorial.
Yes.
Perfect. 1 out of 10, or 1 out of 5 in the history category. Let's go. What event is commonly believed to have sparked World War I?
Oh, the murder of Archduke Franz Ferdinand III, right? Archduke Franz Ferdinand
of Austria. Perfect answer. I believe it was a 19-year-old Bosnian.
Sounds like something like they would do.
A little bit crazy.
Yeah.
I agree.
Sounds like something that would happen, right?
Yep.
Only a crazy 19-year-old.
Wild. Yep, 19 years old. Changed the future of history.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. Who was the last Tsar of Russia?
The last Tsar of Russia would be I want to say what's funny is I'm thinking about MMA fighter names, these Russian names, man. Let me think. It's not Borshev. It's Khrushchev. Khrushchev, right?
Unfortunately, the answer is Nicholas II.
Nicholas II. Oh yeah, I guess Khrushchev was the end of the Soviet Union, so I'm getting that confused. Yeah. Cool.
Understandable. I hope everyone is enjoying this video, and if they are indulging right now, cheers. Better. What do the stripes on the American flag represent?
The stripes on the flag?
Correct.
I mean, if you're talking about the colors, you know, the purity of the nation and the blood that was spilled, you know, to fight over the independence of this nation. That's what the stripes in particular represent.
The stripes represent the original 13 colonies, but I love your answer.
Oh, okay.
Extremely patriotic man here. Better. In what century did the construction of the Great Wall of China begin?
I want to say around like 1302, 13th century.
It was the south. It was the 7th century in BC.
Damn. Long ass time ago.
Very long time ago. Better, you got 2 out of 5 with a great answer for one of them. How do you feel about that short little program?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. I felt like it was the colonies, but I wasn't confident on how many stripes we had. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. We'll roll with the punches, and we'll keep moving forward.
Roger that. Now we're moving on to the topic of geography. How do you feel about geography, Better?
You know, geography is something I'm not so confident in. It's one of the weaker subjects that I would say I'm probably versed in. But let's see how we do here.
Of course. Starting off, until 1923, the Turkish city of Istanbul was known as what?
The Turkish city of Istanbul
Correct.
was known as... Was it known as Prussia? I don't know.
It was known as Constantinople.
Constantinople.
Assassin's Creed game. You know, the fall of Constantinople is referenced, but not a lot of people know that it is now modern day Istanbul.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. Better. Which country has the longest coastline?
Which country has the longest coastline? I feel like there's one country in South America that has a very, very large coastline. The largest coastline in the world?
In the world.
In the world. The largest coastline in the world. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say Argentina.
Great guess. Unfortunately, the answer is Canada.
Canada?
Indeed.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Nobody's going to Canada for fucking beachfront property. Fuck out of here with that shit. Alright. Coastline for what? Coastline for my ass. Alright, they can have that. Alright. Let's go. Let's go.
Of course. Better. Which country is the newest to be recognized by the UN in 2011? The newest country in the lore book of the world.
The newest country to be recognized by the UN?
Indeed. Located in the continent of Africa.
In the continent of Africa. Ah, okay. This gives us... Recognized by the UN, huh? Recognized by the UN. And by recognized by the UN, like, what do you mean exactly? Like, just recognized?
It's not framed in a weird way. It's the last African country. It's the last country. Um, there's no sneaky ones. You know, this is like if you typed in youngest.
South Africa. It would be South Africa, right?
I know what way you were thinking. It's South Sudan.
South Sudan. All right. Okay. See, I didn't even realize that. So there's a Sudan and a South Sudan.
No, there is. Yeah.
I have no fucking clue. I have no clue. Good to know. Good to know.
Fair. It's absolutely fair. Better. The Strait of Gibraltar separates the Iberian Peninsula from which African country? So essentially, the closest country to the bottom of Gibraltar. Which African country?
Egypt.
Close. Close. The correct answer is Morocco.
Morocco.
No better. You have one more.
Okay.
How many states are there in Australia?
How many states?
States.
I didn't realize they had states.
Let me rephrase. Like, it's separated into, you know, Queensland, etc.
Right.
Where Madeleine is from another part, you know.
I'm gonna go. With 4. I'm gonna go with 4.
4 is close. It's actually 6.
6. Wow. I'm surprised.
I believe 2 of them are named after Queen Victoria herself. Just shows you the ego the British had.
Indeed.
Moving on to science. Do you like science better?
You know, I'm a fan of science. You know, always like trying new things, and that's what science is, right?
Absolutely. And you look like you know a thing or two about experiments.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, experimented in life here or there. Yeah.
Of course. The shades bring a lot of aura. I can feel that now.
Sure.
Better. What does a Geiger counter measure?
A Geiger counter.
Geiger. EIGER.
Geiger counter. I'm gonna say it measures oxygen within water.
It measures radiation. Do those little things that they bring to Chernobyl and they click?
Oh, the little like a handheld device thing. Yeah, that's cool. Cool.
I was hoping I wasn't going to say it in a weird way, but I believe it is Geiger counter. Better. What is the only letter not to appear on the periodic table?
The only letter not to appear on the periodic table.
It is, of course, a constant.
I'm gonna go with the letter Y.
Great guess, but unfortunately, it's the letter J. Now, I was hoping I would on the spot think of something that begins with Y, but unfortunately I cannot.
Understand.
What is the study of mushrooms called? You may remember Paul Stamets on JRE with his little mushroom hat.
Yeah, for sure. Fungiopathy?
I like where you went with that. It's actually mycology. Remember, he was talking about mycelium, I believe.
Oh, interesting.
Better. What is the most abundant gas in Earth's atmosphere?
The most abundant gas in Earth's atmosphere? Would oxygen count as a gas in this case? CO2? Carbon dioxide?
Oh, and would you like to specify?
Well, yeah, true. In the atmosphere, oxygen would be the most present, right?
It's actually nitrogen.
It's nitrogen. Oh, okay.
It was one of the two, but you're close with carbon dioxide. But unfortunately, it is nitrogen. One last one on the science category, better.
Sure.
How many hearts does an octopus have?
I feel like I'm working with 2 or 3 here. I'm gonna say an octopus has 3 hearts.
Excellent answer. Everyone give him a round of applause. That was straight out the bag.
I needed that one. I needed that one. That one came in clutch for me.
Yeah, and they are going wild in here. Jeez. That was a great clutch up of that round, better. I believe it's 2 of their hearts work tirelessly to get blood up past their gills to release carbon dioxide and gain oxygen. Well, one of the hearts is just to beat and fall in love.
Very interesting and useful.
Of course. And I believe they have 9 brains as well. I'm glad I didn't ask you that question. That might have been a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed that, right?
Yeah, save it for the next guy.
Maybe as long as they don't watch this, absolutely. Better. Don't mind me saying, but I believe you'll be excellent at this topic, as it is mathematics.
Let's hope so.
Absolutely. Better. What is the only even prime number?
Oh, dog, you're fucking me up, dude. You're fucking me up with this math shit, dude. You're fucking... Oh, man. The only even prime number. 2? I don't even remember what a prime number is.
Perfect answer. Perfect answer. The only even prime number is number 2.
That's fucking...
That's good. That's great work. Absolutely. Better. What are the first 3 digits of pi?
First 3?
Yep.
314.
Perfect answer. I think Better's playing possum here. It's 2 in a row. Excellent.
Gaining momentum.
Better. What do you call an angle more than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees?
Wait, repeat. You said more than 90 degrees, right?
Between 90 and 180. That angle, what is it usually called?
That would be an obtuse triangle.
An obtuse is perfect, yeah, absolutely. An obtuse angle is the answer. 3 out of 3 on the maths. Let's move on to number 4. If an octagon has 8 sides, what do you call a polygon with 10 sides?
With 10 sides? Would it be a decahedron or no, not a hedron. I don't know, dexicon?
Is that your final answer? Did you say dexicon?
Yeah, I said dexicon. That's my final answer.
It's a decagon.
Decagon.
I can't give you that. That is very close though.
Decagon. I should have, yeah, Decagon.
He said dodecahedron and then dexagon, and I was like, it's just too. They're all a bit too similar for it to be close, you know.
But as we say in MMA, you know, it's a game of inches. You know, it's a game, and that's the game we play here at
Absolutely.
Game Show.
Absolutely. Love that attitude. Better, the fifth and final of the mathematics. What's the top number of a fraction called?
The top number of a fraction?
The opposite of the denominator.
So you said the opposite of the what?
The denominator will be on bottom. What will be on top?
Yeah, it's taking me back to like 6th grade shit, you know. It's like the denominator, right?
Very close. Good guess. Educated guess. Unfortunately, it is the numerator.
The generator?
The numerator.
Oh, the numerator. The numerator. Okay. Cool.
Very unfortunate. Better. We have finally arrived at your chosen topic, which is, of course, NBA. You ready to cook these mofos?
I'm ready to cook right now. I'm ready to cook.
Absolutely. The confidence is brewing. That was a great round on the maths. Now we're on to Better's chosen topic. Let's get right into it. Better. What was the first and only team based outside the United States to win an NBA title or reach the NBA Finals?
Based outside of the United States, that would be the Toronto Raptors.
Excellent answer. Correct. Yeah, the crowd's going wild. They knew you were going to smoke at your own topic. That's great to hear. Got a fan favorite in the building tonight. Better. Number 2. How high is the regulation goal in a game of basketball?
That would be 10 feet tall.
10 feet tall is the answer. Better. Are you a dunker?
You know, I'm not. I have a dunker within me that is yet to be attained through Knees Over Toes, Athletic Truth Group, free plug for anybody who wants to strengthen their legs and improve their jumping ability. I will one day be a dunker. I can touch rim though.
Better touches rims. And you heard the plug yourself. Make sure to go and do your own research, and hopefully it helps.
Yeah.
Better. Who is the player that led an overall career point tally in the finals? This man's got those Max Holloway statistics, you know?
Sure. Well, repeat the question.
Absolutely. Who is the player that led an overall career point tally in the finals?
In the finals. That would have to be LeBron James.
That's what I would have said. Unfortunately, it's Jerry West with 1,679.
That's crazy. But no, shout out to Jerry West, man. That makes sense. He was in like 10 finals appearances with the Celtics. So good on Jerry West.
If it turns out these statistics have changed in very recent times, I will adjust that and give you the point. Should be up to date. I do very diligent research.
Thank you.
Better. What NBA team has made the most franchise final appearances without winning a title? They have not won a title.
But they've made the most appearances.
Out of teams that have not.
Interesting. Wait, just repeat the question one more time for me, please.
Absolutely. What NBA team has made the most franchise final appearances without winning a title?
Without winning a title. Okay.
So this isn't they have the highest anyway, and they just haven't won a title. This is the most appearances without winning a single title.
Right. So that would have to be. Let me just think back here for a second. Sorry, I'm just gonna take a second here. You might have to do this.
Absolutely.
I'm stuck right now between the I'm gonna say the Utah Jazz.
The correct answer is Phoenix Suns.
Oh, I was thinking about the Phoenix Suns. Okay. Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice.
No, unfortunate. I like the effort you put into that.
Yeah.
Not feeling the rush. That's why we don't have a clock here. Better. Which team has the best winning percentage in the finals?
Has the best winning percentage in the finals. I'm gonna say it would have to be the Boston Celtics.
The correct answer is Chicago Bulls.
Oh, the Chicago Bulls. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
24-11 with a whopping .686 winning percentage.
Wow, incredible.
Incredible indeed. In the NBA, how may a defensive player stand? In the NBA, how long may a defensive player stand in the paint without guarding anyone?
They can stand in the paint without guarding anyone for 3 seconds.
That's the correct answer. Very nice work. Very nice work.
Thank you.
BettrMMA. Name one of the 2 original roster NBA teams to have never changed names or moved location.
The 2 to never change names or move location.
Correct.
I'm going to go with the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics.
Better. You only need to name one of the 2 that haven't, so I'll need a final answer.
Wait, wait. The question is only to name one
There's
of them
only 2 in existence,
that have never moved
and never changed name.
and never changed names. I'm going to go with the Boston Celtics.
That's the correct answer. Let's go! Great answer. Great answer. As the other answer was
The Philadelphia
Yeah.
76ers?
the New York Knicks.
Oh, the New York Knicks. Oh, okay. The New York Knicks. Interesting.
So that was detrimental that you answered both times and I got the final answer out of you. Perfect. Perfect. Great answer. Question number 8 in your chosen subject. Golden State Warriors were originally from what city
They're originally from
or state? I don't mind. If you get one, you get the other, to be honest.
what city were they originally from? I definitely did know this at one point. The Warriors. What state were the Warriors, or city, were they originally from? They were originally from... Fuck. I'm gonna say New York. Were they an expansion team? I can't remember. I'm gonna say New York. I know that's not the right answer.
Extremely close. Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Ah.
Philadelphia. The city of brotherly love.
Mm-hmm.
Better. Who was the legendary player known as the Mailman?
The mailman.
The Mailman.
That would be Utah Jazz Hall of Famer Karl Malone.
Excellent answer. Karl Malone is the right answer. Shout out the Mailman.
Shout out the mailman, Karl Malone. Man.
Better. The final question of NBA is, who was the shortest player to ever win a slam dunk contest?
The shortest player to ever win a slam dunk contest? That would be one of the shortest players to play the game, Mr. Spud Webb.
That's the right answer! Better coming in and clutching up on his chosen subject. A lot of people think they may be able to, but it's even more embarrassing when you get it wrong. So shout out to Better for trudging through and clutching up with a lot of points right before we get in to the final segment, that is mixed martial arts. Better, are you ready for mixed martial arts?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Better. Which fighter holds the record for the most successful title defenses in UFC history? He has the most title defenses.
For the most title defenses in UFC history, that would have to be Mr. Demetrius Johnson.
Very good answer. Unfortunately, it is Anderson the Spider Silva.
Really? With how many does Anderson have?
16.
16?
Correct.
That's crazy, man. I didn't realize it was 16, man. Crazy. All right.
He's one of those ones, kind of like Aldo, where they came in.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You good?
Yeah, 2 seconds, bro. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. You're good.
John Jones with 13.
John Jones has 13.
Yeah, I double checked and both websites told me Anderson Silva. I checked it again there, and of course, John Jones came up with 13. Anderson Silva must have had title defenses counted that weren't in the UFC or something. But I specifically looked up UFC title defenses. That was my bad. Unfortunately, I was not correct.
Cool.
Question number 2. Which UFC fighter fought a one-armed opponent in the PFL?
Which UFC fighter fought a one-armed opponent in the PFL? That'd be Justin Gaethje when he fought, what's that kid's name? His last name is Newell, Nick Newell, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
I thought like a thalidomide sort of.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but great to see him, fighting the highlight, Justin Gaethje. But yeah, correct answer.
Yeah, shout out to Nick Newell. I think Nick Newell is a great inspiration to people. Shout out to Nick Newell.
And he's not just some guy that went 0-3. He actually had a very successful MMA career.
Yeah.
On social media. So yeah, shout out Nick Newell.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bit of an OG reference, but not too far back. Better, what was the former flyweight fighter Ian McCall's nickname?
Oh man, Uncle Creepy, wasn't it?
It was indeed, yeah.
Wow.
That would catch a lot of people off. That would catch a lot of people off if you're not ready for it.
That's probably the weirdest nickname of ever, like of all time. That's
Doesn't
like
sound-
that's some Chase Hooper vibes, like, but
It's
throwback.
It's because of his little twiddly mustache. I think that's where he got the inspiration for Uncle Creepy from. Better, can you name me which fighter was involved in the biggest bank robbery in UK history?
The biggest bank robbery in UK history. That would be. I know his name. It's gonna come to me in a second. But he supposedly got into that like brawl with like Tito Ortiz and all that stuff, and he was really a character. And he fought Anderson Silva too. What's this guy's name? What's this guy's name? Shit. Now I'm spacing out on his name, bro.
Take your time.
Yeah.
The biggest bank robbery in UK history.
Sorry, I'm just spacing on his name right now. Damn. I feel like if I was to come back to it in like 10 minutes, I would know his name. You know what I'm saying? Fought Anderson Silva. Damn, I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name, man. I can't remember his name.
We're so close talking about Tito Ortiz brawl and the Anderson Silva fight.
Yeah, the Tito Ortiz brawl, the Anderson Silva fight. Is it? Is it like Derek Roddy or something like that? It's not something like that. No, it's I can't remember his name, man. I can't remember his name. No. Chris. Like, no, I know you're gonna say it, bro. Like, I can hear it coming out of your mouth right now, dude. It's like Andy Murray, right? Andy Murray, right? Murray, right? It's Murray. Murray.
Can you give me a nickname or a first name? Because I know you know who it is.
It's fucking Murray. Is it Andy Murray? Is it? Andy Murray, Charlie Murray, or? It's Murray, bro. Murray. I'm giving you the Jeopardy answer. Murray. Okay, you can give me half a point or whatever, but it's Murray is what I'm going with.
I'll give you that. It's literally Lightning Lee Murray. Lee Murray.
Lee Murray. Okay.
You're one syllable off. You already knew who he fought. You know about the brawl, the bank robbery.
Yeah. But Murray. Sorry, I'm just fucking. Maybe the pen is stopping me here, but no, it's only giving me creative fuel here.
I believe his son Lenny is actually an amateur fighter.
Oh wow, good for him. Very cool.
He has a lot of pride in his father.
Nice.
Moving on. Better, who has the most bonuses in UFC history?
The most bonuses in UFC history. Wow, that's a really good one. I feel like this must belong to I have a feeling that it must belong to a champion, but I feel like with the amount that he's been able to rack up and the amount of time that he's been in the UFC and the fact that he consistently gets like fight of the night and performance of the night bonuses, I feel like I'm going to have to go with Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Unfortunately, it's Charles the Bronx Oliveira.
Charles the Bronx Oliveira. Wow. Good for him. That makes sense because he probably has so many submission of the night bonuses. That makes a lot of sense.
Exactly.
That makes a lot of sense.
Exactly. Unfortunately. But, I mean, I think he would have been your next guess anyway. Unfortunate. Better, do you know which country was former champion and current commentator Michael Bisping born in? Which country was he actually born in?
Oh, shoot. He was born in those little islands that you guys got over there. What are those islands called? Fucking Geneva? Fucking dude.
Bro, it's not a geography question. You don't need to freak out. Don't worry, bro. It's you know yourself. You know where he's from, but it's a bit difficult off the tongue or off the tongue.
Yeah, I can't remember what those islands are called, but he's from like those islands that are kind of close by. Those like the vacation islands that Darren Till fucks around at, right?
Do you want to know the answer?
Do I know the answer?
Do you know the answer? Sorry, do you want to know the answer?
Yes, I would like to know the answer.
Michael Bisping was born in Cyprus.
Cyprus. Okay.
The Cypriot Cyclops, as I like to call him. Irish and Polish parents, so not very English. Anyway. Who has the most knockdowns in UFC history?
The most knockdowns in UFC history. Most knockdowns. I'm gonna have to go. I know that he leads in knockouts, but Eric the Black Beast Lewis.
Great guess. That is exactly what I would have guessed. It's actually Donald Cowboy Cerrone at 20.
Wow. Great for
Guy
Cowboy.
isn't getting many knockdowns. Most of them are going flat, apparently.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. And
Sorry, go ahead.
No, Cowboy got a lot of TKOs, or he needed to kind of, put things together. He wasn't really a one-shot type of put-you-out guy. He would often rack up knockdowns sometimes in a fight.
Exactly. Number 2 was tied Jeremy Stevens and Anderson Silva at 18. So
wow.
No one's going to be beating him anytime soon. Better, who has landed the most takedowns in UFC history?
Who's landed the most takedowns in UFC history?
Correct.
Would it be Khabib Nurmagomedov?
Great guess. It's actually Georges St. Pierre at 90.
That's crazy. He was in my thoughts, but wow, 90 is unreal. Good for George.
Merab only has to get 11 more until he's tied. But Merab's the front runner to beat him.
Yeah, 11 more. He'll probably break that. Well, maybe 9 isn't that. Who knows what happens with him and O'Malley, but he'll certainly break that sometime soon in his career. Yeah.
Looking back at Cejudo, it it's pretty obvious to see he's kind of chasing it now, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Or Jan, but yeah. Better. Who has the all-time highest significant strike accuracy in the UFC?
The all-time highest significant strike accuracy in the UFC.
Correct. This person leads by 10% to the number 2.
Crazy. I'm gonna have to go with Max Holloway.
Unfortunately, not correct. And this man has been at the top of this stat for a very long time, and it's Alistair Overeem.
Wow.
Over 74% of his significant strikes landed, and number 2 is like 63%. So no one else is even in the 70s, never mind 3/4 mark. Well, crazy to think. Max Holloway throws a lot of volume, so you can understand why he's going to be missing a lot more. You know?
True. And Patient Alistair was a different beast. You know, Patient Alistair almost beat Stipe in his hometown, right?
Yeah, and then we've seen Crab Walk Alistair come out with some brand new, ridiculous monkey grabs. I don't know how to explain what he was doing, but he came in with these awkward reaching over hands and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, it was cool. Cool to see the evolution of Alistair's career. Better. This is the final question of the show. Right before the hour mark, are you ready for the final question?
I'm ready to go.
Better. Who has the highest takedown defense percentage in the UFC of all time?
The highest takedown percentage? As in like success rate?
Highest takedown percent success rate defended. Yep.
Wait, defended or?
He's defending at a higher clip than anyone else.
Oh, so that's takedown defense is what you're saying.
96.2% takedown defense. With a minimum of 3-5 fights, let's say. Doesn't even matter. He's had loads of fights in the UFC. Just with no, skewed statistics from a debuting fighter.
You know, I'm gonna have to go for as many times he was trying to. Let me see here. Best takedown defense. You know, once again, my initial thought was to go with Israel Adesanya, but I'm gonna have to go with George St. Pierre.
Unfortunately, that is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is Julio Arce.
Julio Arce. Very nice little nugget of information there.
Hard to predict that one unless you just already know. It's very hard. It's random stat, but it was highlighted in his last couple of fights, and he is, along with Alistair Overeem, George St. Pierre, at the top of the UFC stats website. But they don't really promote that as much as they should, I don't think. But better, this has been Are You Smarter Than an MMA YouTuber? How do you feel about the experience?
You know, it was a good first experience. Definitely could have done some studying going into this, but I thought, you know what, let me test myself and see where I'm at. And I've definitely taken some things from this, and there's definitely a lot that I still have to learn. But it was a fun, great time. I enjoyed being here as your first guest, and the crowd has been great. Wonderful host.
They love hearing that. They love to hear that, as you can tell. Better, you've been a tremendous guest. I'm so glad I've had you on as the very first. Introductions and outros aside, you're one of the best minds in MMA YouTube, and I'm glad you're here, bro.
I really appreciate it, Magwang Zerg. High praise coming from a prestigious man as yourself.
Thank you very much, Better. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one. I've been your boy, Magwang Zerg, and this has been Better MMA. Are you smarter than an MMA YouTuber? Good night. The results are in. General knowledge, 5 out of 10. History, 2 out of 5. Geography, 0 out of 5. Science, 1 out of 5. Mathematics, 3 out of 5. NBA, 5 out of 10. MMA, 3 out of 10. Leaving an overall score of 19 out of 50, or 38%. That is a great run from our first ever contestant, and I would like everyone to comment down below who you would like to see next. And most importantly, go check out BettrMMA's channel. Good night everyone, and thank you for joining.